So guys, the governor of Plateau State has come out to cry over the buying of his people. He said he wants the security agencies in Nigeria to unravel the reason behind the buying of his people. So as the chief security officer of his state, he does not even know why his people are being buyed, and he doesn't know who are those buying his people. He receives security updates every day, but he claims to be ignorant of what is happening in his state. Also, the chief of defense staff has come out to say that the buying in Plateau State has a political undertone, and if that is not addressed, that is going to continue no matter the number of security agents deployed in that area. So guys, it appears we don't even know where the problem is coming from, neither do we have solution to this problem. So that means that the people of Plateau State will continue to be experiencing all this. Now, this governor was voted after people felt the former governor failed them. But I tell you, this governor appears to be the worst. Since this buying has been going on in Plateau State, this man has been silent, has not been speaking up. And, you know, people are just wondering, why has he been silent? And why is he just coming out now when more than 64 communities have been taken over by the Fulani herders? To even worsen the situation, he said these Fulanis do not speak any Nigerian language, meaning possible people from Mali and other nearby countries have come in to displace Nigerians, take over their communities, while Tinubu is in France enjoying himself, and nobody is there representing leadership in this country. Anyway, take a look at this video.
To be honest with you, these attacks are not new. They've been going on for the last 10 years or more. It's just that they were never brought to national attention. In Bokos particularly, Bokos is one of God's gifts to Plateau State. Beautiful landscape, great mineral deposits, and so, but it's a very treacherous terrain. These communities that have been recently attacked were part of the communities that were attacked in 2023, but they survived it. They rebuilt themselves. The Rui community that was first attacked lost about 17 people in 2023, but they bounced back to show you the resilience of the people. Now, if these kind of attacks have been going on for close to 10 years, it tells you a story that there is a deliberate, conscious attempt to clean out populations, and for what reason other than to reoccupy. As I'm talking to you, there are not less than 64 communities that have been taken over by bandits on the plateau between Bokos, Barikiladi, and Riom local governments. They have been taken over, renamed, and people are living there conveniently on lands they push people away to occupy. And these are things that we've been trying to embark on dialogue to make sure that these communities, these people return to their communities. But because of the proliferation of arms, which has become quite alarming, and I'm talking now not about small arms, it's real sophisticated arms in the hands of non-state actors, it has become more challenging for communities to be able to live in peace. So I can tell you in all honesty that I cannot find any explanation other than genocide sponsored by terrorists. The question is, who is the person, who are the persons behind the organizers of this terrorism? This is what the security agencies must help us to unravel. We must come to the point where we know the sponsors, because it is not just the work of ordinary people. This is being sponsored from somewhere. And I'm sure that in the coming days, the security agencies will work together, not at cross purposes, but in unison, to be able to bring out the requisite intelligence that will help us to put this matter behind us. Plateau is landlocked, surrounded by Kaduna, Nasarawa, Bauchi. Now, a lot of these bandits crisscross from some of those states. You find that we also have boundaries with Taraba, with Gombe, and there is a cross-border banditry that takes place. Now, Banditry in Nigeria has come to be associated with herdsmen, with cattle rearing. The two go together. They seem to go together. So I have not met one of those people on one, but what people who have come under their attacks have told us, that sometimes these people cannot even speak any Nigerian language. That is the truth.
So there are some kind of aliens. They are non-Nigerians.
Some of them are non-Nigerians, but some of them, I tell you, they migrate from the northwest, coming into places like Bauchi. They migrate into Plateau, and then they seem to have, in the whole North Central, I don't think, apart from Kwara, there is any state that is really safe, so to say. They seem to have taken over most of our forests, most of our waterways, and they continue to have a field day. And so what we need to do is to come to a point. I am a very strong advocate that pastoral cattle rearing is no more beneficial to anybody, neither the cattle rearers nor even the economy of the nation. We must move from that point and begin to have alternative ways of rearing cattle that is beneficial to us as a people, as a nation. If we eliminate that possibility, then we will now know those who are inside the bushes, those who are by the waterways, what are they doing there? What is their motive? And we can be able to deal with that.
Governor, move on quickly. So definitely, let's be clear. These people don't speak Angas. These people don't speak Birom. These people don't speak Hausa or Fufude or Kanuri or whatnot. And because some people in your state that I've spoken to prior to this conversation tonight, in my own journalist research for this program, there seem to be some people who are aggrieved, who name tag them. They said the popular language they hear from them is something related to Kanuri and the Fulani tendencies. You know, and that is very concerning, isn't it?
Yes, you know, Shegun, I don't want to be accused of ethnic profiling. People who know me know that I'm not an ethnic bigot. We have operated in this state on the basis of fairness, justice, and inclusion, and therefore we believe that everybody has the right of movement and so on and so forth. But we will not dodge away from taking responsibility that the herdsmen, the majority of herdsmen, definitely speak a definite language, which is known to all Nigerians. Now, is it possible that once in a while you find an Angas man or a Mogavul man or a Birom man involved in criminality? Yes, it is possible, because they are human beings. And I can tell you, whenever we find them involved, we deal with them squarely. There have been a few incidences where the cattle belonging to Fulanis have been rustled by some of these locals. And where we find them, we deal with them adequately. We pay compensation, even for the cattle that have been rustled, so that we maintain peace. But this has become a matter that we must take up as a nation. The situation from Borno, from Sokoto, Zamfara, it is creeping into the North Central. It has become a national menace, and we need to find a way to checkmate this.
The National Security Advisor, Mr. Nuhu Ribadu, is asking Nigerians to stop paying ransom to kidnappers and bandits in order to stem the tide of insecurity in the country. Speaking in Abuja shortly after receiving 60 kidnapped victims who were rescued by army troops in conjunction with other security agencies, he says the payment of ransom is fueling banditry and kidnapping. Mr. Ribadu again reaffirms the commitment of the federal government to deal with bandits and kidnappers terrorizing innocent persons.
I want to also use the opportunity to talk to our people. Please stop giving money to these people. It's one of the worst things that is happening. It's the most difficult thing we have faced. Many of these people, as you see them, their families have given money to these people, but it did not lead to their own release. No, it is we, the security forces, that have got them out. It's not the money that they are giving. These people, the more you give, the more you are compounding the problems for us. We have never given anybody a dime. We don't. And we don't want people to do so. Please stop it. inadvertently may be helping this thing. And we are saying enough is enough. We will not be able to stop this thing quickly if people continue to give them money. I want to make a very strong appeal to all. It's understandable. When someone of yours is in captivity, you will do whatever it takes for you to get him back.
The army chief arrived at Bokos, the headquarters of the local government council, in the company of the General Officer Commanding 3 Division of Nigerian Army, Major General Folusho Oyinlola, the special advisor to the Plateau State Governor on security matters. Their visit is to discuss ways to permanently end the attacks, which left many people injured and thousands displaced. Bokos local government area has recently made headlines for wrong reasons. On April 2nd, unknown gunmen attacked over 6 communities, killing over 80 people and destroying more than 700 houses, displacing thousands in neighboring areas. The Chief of Army Staff addressed stakeholders during a special engagement, suggesting potential solutions to the problem and emphasizing the need for religious harmony and tolerance. He also assured the public that the Nigerian Army will take a strategic approach to address these challenges.
I won't say particularly that it's going to be a new strategy, because the fact here is that there are some issues that need to be resolved, politically. Because we can't rely permanently on kinetic approach to issues. So with that, I'm going to meet the governor of the state and deliberate with him to see how we can resolve these issues politically. We're talking about our aspect of the job. We're going to see how we can enhance the security of this place by inducting more men, inducting more enablers, and maybe from there we'll take it on. The underlying factor has to be addressed, because even if you deploy the entire Nigerian army in Plateau State, if the underlying factors are not addressed, we can't achieve much. With the police, I think that some arrests have been made.
Some stakeholders at the event shared their views on the immediate causes of the attacks and appealed for intervention from the federal government and security agencies.
We are peace-loving people in Bokos local government, as everybody knows. And the lasting solution that at least we want the government to help us. Let them find those who will say it is Fulani that they are doing this one, critically, because we have been seeing them. So if they saw those kind of people, let them arrest them and take them, let them, the law take its course, so that the world will know really those people that they have been catch, they put them to where they're supposed to be, so that next steps, other people will not look at it again. If not, this thing, when it happens again, our people here will not fall our harms again. The best thing, we want the government to help us so that they do something about those people.
In another development, the Chief of Army Staff visited the 332 Auxiliary Regiment Barracks on an operational visit to address the challenges and welfare of the troops.
So guys, you have seen what is happening in Plateau State. Now the governor just suddenly realizes that, his people have been buying. This man has been in power for almost 2 years now, and it has not been easy for the people of Plateau State. One just keeps wondering, does it mean these people don't even know why the Benue people decided to go for another party? They dumped the APC, they dumped the initial candidate, they dumped, when the ex-governor was going, he featured another person to represent him, to take over, from him, so that he becomes a godfather. But people dumped APC party, dumped APC candidate, dumped all of them, and decided to go for the PDP. I'm telling you, as it stands now, PDP is the worst. PDP governor has really disappointed the people of Plateau State. Just imagine the level of buying. These people will come in, they will buy. Can you imagine this man came out to say that 64 communities have been taken under his watch and he's still a governor? Is it not enough for him to resign? Nigerians, is it not enough for this man to resign? He came out to say 64 communities have been taken over his watch, and that the people buying his people are not even from Nigeria, that they don't speak Nigerian language, and that, you know, the security agencies should unravel why these people decided to be buying his people. So he is a security, you know, chief in the state, but he does not even understand what has been happening. This man is supposed to be sacked. He's not even supposed to be the governor of the state, because he's not representing the people well. You can see it for yourself. He's not doing the job well. Now, he's supposed to be raising alarm on a daily note. If one person is spy, let the heavens fall. Let him show some level of seriousness that it is wrong for a citizen, you know, of his to be spied. But he has been silent, and then the Fulani people have been taking it as if it's a joke. The Fulani people know that the governor is joking. So they've been coming in, buying and going for free. Nobody has been harassing them. Tell me why they will not continue. Leadership failure is just what is happening in Plateau State. Pure leadership failure. I mean, pure leadership failure. These governors, they think it's all about coming into power, enjoying security votes. You know, all those money they go to Abuja to share. They don't provide dividends of democracy. This man has been governor now for 2 years, almost 2 years. Okay, compare him with Alex Oti. What Alex Oti? You've not heard him commissioning projects, doing great things for the people of Plateau. Neither are you even hearing him fighting insecurity. At least let it be one of the things that he fought, because this was actually why the people of Plateau State decided to bring in a new governor. But he's not doing any of those. Now he's raising alarm, telling the security agencies to be the ones to come save his community. Anyway, he must be joking. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.